Okay, this is Boss, and I want to show you real quick how to do a westie type head on a Yorkie mix. He is a Yorkie Pomeranian mix, which is kind of interesting. Never would have thought it would have worked or that it would have been cute, but here he is, and he's actually very cute, and it did work. I'm going to start off with under the eyes. Use my little Munchkin thinners because I think that they are the best thing in the world for this. And I'm just going to get right in the corners. Maybe he'll bend his head so you can see. I'm trying to stay out of the way of the camera, but at the same point give you guys a good view of what I'm doing. So it's going to lead me into some awkward positions. Now, he does not grow hair here, so I'm not actually trimming down it. It's just sort of laying flat. And I'm going to clean out his stop using these, just right in there, the stop. We're going to clean that out just a smidge to give it some shape. His ears, his mother does not like his ears completely shaved, but what I do is I take my Figura or my Bravura, depending on my mood, and I take out the inside with the 15. And if you'll notice, I took out 1 finger width, and that's it. 1 finger width. Boss, I really need you to stand up so you can be seen. There you go. Let's put a loop on your neck. Maybe that'll help. I don't like to do this for video work. I'd rather keep him off. But if he's going to lay down to where he can't be seen in the camera, it has to be done. But again, it's really basically just 1 finger width is all that I cut out. And I cut it down with a 15. And then I'm going to take my small curves. These are 6.5 inch curves, and I'm going to scissor the edges to a point because he actually has round ears. So since I want them straight, I'm going to scissor them straight to the points that I'd like them to be at, and you end up with an ear that looks like that. Again, it's really hard to see because he's not really cooperating. There you go. And the rest will blend in. I'm going to use the yellow wall, which is the 0. I think it says 5/8 of an inch, but I never look at those measurements. It's called a 0 or a yellow comb in here. And I'm going to come backwards. Now, the thing about this is I'm not on his head. I'm shaping the hair the way I want it to go. And I'm sort of using this as a pen, and I am sculpting. I am shaping it and sketching it to go where I want it to go. Here, pretty boy, stand up. There we go. That's better. And I'm going to go all different directions. Hold my ear up and come straight down. And again, I'm sketching it. I'm putting the hair where I want it to go. I'm not rubbing it along his skin to where it would be a little less forgiving. And underneath, I'm going to switch to the peach comb. And another reason that I call them by the colors is because overseas they have different numbers than they do in the US. They have the same measurements and colors, but they have a different name for them. Boss, you are really not helping. Usually you're very cooperative. I guess he's a little camera shy today. I'm not happy with the 0, so I'm going to just do it with the 12. And again, you can see I'm not on his head. I'm just using it to help cut the time down and to shape the way I want the head to be. No, ignore Brian and look back at the camera. There you go. Come down. And you end up with a basic shape already done. And that's not the pair of chunkers I want. I want this pair. And my little curves. Okay, we're good. When I'm done with that, I take my very fine tooth comb and I pull the hair forward. And you can already see that it's laying really well. I'm going to take my chunkers and finish off the shape the way I want it. Now the nice thing about this little technique is that this works on Shih Tzus, it works on Yorkies, it works on pretty much anything that you're trying to do a round head, with the exception of what I did on the ears. The technique is very similar. And now to keep from cutting the ear and to show you how to blend the ear in, you pick the ear up and fold it in half, blend right up and into the ear. So it's a nice smooth line. You can do it with chunkers, you can do it with thinners, you can do it with curved shears, straight shears, whatever works for you. I'm using chunkers because I like the technique and I like the soft appearance that I'm getting. And the same thing over here. I'm going to fold the ear in half and lift it up. And you can see all of this here has to come off to blend into the ear. But you're going to blend that as straight down into the jaw as you can blend it. And you're moving again. So let's move the camera. Well, I thought I could move the camera down. That might work. That's a little better. Again, comb everything forward, shake a little bit, and I'm not really hurting him when I do that. It's just to shake the hair. Make the hair fall the way I want it to fall. I'm using small chunkers. These are my Munchkin chunkers that I love so dearly because they are perfect for this size dog in my opinion. You have a lot of control and you can do whatever you'd like to do with them. Put them where you want them. They take off just the right amount of hair and leave some texture. Now, on the top of the ear, where there's all of this, I'm going to take my chunkers and again blend it to where the ear is a little more defined, especially at the tip. Again, Mama does not want this ear real tight at the tip, but I need to define it some. One more pass with chunkers and then I'm going to switch over to thinners, blenders, whatever you'd like to call them. Put your head up under here. We're going to get that chin nice and tight. Like I explained to my staff member Billy the other day, when you're looking at this head, most people try to put the nose in the middle. Don't put the nose in the middle, put the eyes in the middle. If the eyes are in the middle, then you've got this much here, and this will be short enough to stay clean and not get so wet or dirty when they're drinking and eating. A lot less likely to want you to fix it later if you do that. Let's put the shears away we're not using. Curved chunkers just to finish up. I was going to use blenders, but I think I'm just going to use my curved chunkers because they're going to blend right in. They make a sound that I'm not real comfortable with, but I really do like the technique and texture again, and just the ease that they do the job. And there you go. It's not 100% done, but you get the idea, and I think you got the technique down. Fold the ear, get all of this to blend down and in. Same over here. Pull everything forward and make sure that it's neat and even. I could have done this a lot faster if I weren't trying to do it on video. Usually these heads take me about 5 minutes, but because I'm trying to show you two, it's taking me a lot longer. But look back at the camera, boss. I want to get that spot right there. I can see more when I look in the camera. That's one reason I take pictures of my work. That way I can see what I'm doing. And you can see what's left, because sometimes that camera shows things that you don't see in real life. And, boop, there we are. He looks like a little stuffed toy. Fast and easy.